y'all, welcome back to my channel. So as you saw in the title, I'm going to be covering everything that there is to know about tape-in hair extensions. So let's just get right into it. So I started with extensions years and years ago. I started with clip-in hair extensions, and then I wanted something a little bit more permanent. So I got into the I-tip and the U-tip, and then now I have my second round of tape-in hair extensions. So with the clip-ins, I like the versatility of being able to take them out when I wanted to, assort them in my hair depending on how the style I was wearing. But I've noticed with those, after a while, I felt like I was losing a lot of hair when I take them out, or I'd almost like not really feel it, but I would have bald patches after a while. So I kind of gave those a break, and then I wanted more permanent and something I didn't have to really worry about too much, so I got into the I-tip and the U-tip. And when I did those, it was amazing. I had really nice hair, it was really long, it was beautiful. I couldn't really feel too much of them. Sleeping was a little rough because you feel like you have a lot of beads in your hair, because the way you have to like roll the glue up, it almost felt like beads. You kind of get used to it after a little while, but when it came down to removing them, it was hell. It was pure hell. At my old salon, I had a coworker of mine and my boss just squirting this oil on to break up the glue and combing and ripping so much freaking hair out. I like tried so hard not to cry. It hurt so damn bad. So after taking those out and realizing how much I damaged my own hair, like it just wasn't worth it. So that was probably, I want to say like 5 years ago, maybe 6 years ago I did that. And then I just never did anything to my hair ever again other than coloring it, because I was so afraid of doing extensions. And I do hair for a living, and I was like, that shit ruins your hair. Like, don't ever do extensions, don't ever do anything like that to your hair. It's gonna kill you. So I recently was really reading up on tape-in hair extensions. They're like booming. Like, they got so popular, and I was like, let me research a little bit and see what this shit is about. So I did, and every professional, every person that's ever worn them was like raving about them. You know, they don't cause any damage, they're great, you can't feel them. So I did it, and let me tell you, they're amazing. Literally can't feel anything, like it's so flat to my head. The maintenance ain't nothing. Like, I wash my hair normally every 2 to 3 times a week. With these, I wash maybe once a week, but I don't feel the need to wash, you know what I mean? Like, occasionally, like if I'm going somewhere and it's been a couple days, like this part will get a little bit oily because I touch my hair all the damn time. So sometimes I'll section this part off, and then section this off, and then just wash this like little quadrant up here just to kind of freshen it up. But I don't feel the need to go through all of it all the time. But when I do shampoo this, to make it easier, I just kind of section like where each row is. They're in rows really. So what I'll do is I'll section off and I'll wash like where those tapes are, and then do that all the way up to my hair. And then come conditioner time, I kind of just do this really lightly up here because I don't want it to be greasy right away. And then I'll take like a deep conditioner and kind of go from probably about like ear or chin length down, and then I just really condition that. And then when I get out, I'll do a leave-in right away. So once I'm done with that, I will do a blow dryer, and I just blow dry where the tapes are just to kind of dry them up a little bit, and do a really rough blow dry through everything else. And then either let it air dry completely or put it in a braid and go to bed. And when I wake up, it's good to go. Like, I washed this last night, and I haven't really done much with it. I kind of just left it alone, and I feel like I don't need to all the time, which is really nice. I have naturally really curly hair, so in humidity it grows out, or it's just so baby fine. I'm on a lot of medication and stuff, so it just changes everything about my hair that I can't do much. So when I have weddings and I have bridal parties, or things like that. Like I don't even know what to do with my hair. I usually end up doing a sock bun because it's the only thing that looks good. But now I have all this hair that I can play with and make look pretty. But I'll show you guys what it looks like now that it's 6 or 7 weeks out. So the first row, this is the first row on my sides. So as you can see all my color grow out. So as I'm going to like style this up, like so I usually can wear my hair up when I first get them done and you can't really see anything. But now that they're getting longer, it's kind of hard to hide them when I wear my hair up. But so what she'll do is she'll just peel away both sides of the tape, and then I'll go in and I'll color like I normally do. And then we'll wash, blow dry, and then she'll glue them back, I'll tape them back up, and she just will sandwich as close to my natural hair, like as close to the base as possible. And then I'll be good for another, 2 months or so. Usually that's about how long the maintenance is on them. Some people can go a little bit longer, but usually it's about the 4 to 6 week range on some people. And then, like I said, some people can get 3 to 4 months out of it. It really depends on how you take care of them, the detangling part, if you're not letting them get matted up. I feel like the brushing really isn't that serious that you should get to like a point where you're matted or tangled. It's really, really simple to brush. So I have 2 brushes. One is when I had my I-tip and U-tip hair extensions. So it's got the bristles here, and then you have like the plastic bristles on top. So that's a nice like surface brush, I feel like it doesn't get as deep. When I wash my hair and I'm getting out, or just will need like a really good thorough brush, I have the wet brush, which is, these are so bendy and flexible, like they just work amazing. But I feel like this gets a little bit more into my hair, you know what I mean, like depth wise, so it gets all the tangles out. But I don't feel like I need to do it very often, like maybe once a day, sometimes twice a day if I have the windows open in the car. But the maintenance is so low with these. I love it. I really don't have much like to complain about. Some people that have checked these out and felt them, they will like run their hand through and they're like, oh, I don't know that I'm gonna like the feeling of having things in my hair. And sometimes it's nice to like have a good wash and like scrub your head, but I'll give that up to have long, nice hair. You know what I mean? Like that's all I have to worry about is just going in and scrubbing my hair. And then I'm okay with it. Price-wise, so I know price is probably gonna be the biggest question. So for me, because I'm a hairdresser, I get a bigger discount. So, and then a girl at my work puts them in for me. So I save a lot of money. But I do have to say, with the price of these, it's so worth it, only because you can, when you take them out, you can buy new tape for them, retape them, and put them right back in. And I believe you can do these up to 3 different times, or 3 uses of use. But you can probably get 6 months. Like I'm probably gonna get 6 months of use out of these. So I'll probably take them out, I'm gonna see this time, readjust them, I'll probably do it one more time, and then just give my hair a break for the winter. But to redo them 3 times, the I-tip and the U-tip were just as expensive to buy the packs and have the girl put them in, and then I had to throw them away. Like that's ridiculous. Plus it had so much damage to my hair. So that's the plus side. Okay, so guys, for these, for the Babe and the hair locks was about 85 to about 120 for a pack. That's like your average range. And then to have somebody put them in is about 500 to anywhere. Some salons charge up to $1,000 to put them into your head. So it depends on the brand. You definitely want to do your research on, how thick, the quality, read the reviews. Okay, just do your research, check people's pictures, reviews. We have social media now, so definitely do your research and see what people say about the person that's done them or had them done, and just look at pictures and see how they look, see how blended they are. And that can be a big thing to people that don't have them blended. Usually it's a lack of having enough hair put in their head to blend it. People that have thinner and finer hair, you're not gonna have to buy as many packs. But people that have the thicker hair, you're gonna have to buy the 6, 7, 8 packs to make it look good. And some people are like, oh, I have enough hair, I don't need that much, I don't wanna add more to it. You have to have the consistency down here that you have up here in order for it to blend right and to look natural. Otherwise, you're gonna have this really thick hair and then you're gonna have just string hanging and it looks ridiculous. You're gonna be one of those Instagram, Facebook memes. I mean, really. So definitely do your research on people's work, their pictures. Do consultations first to get your price and just to make sure that they know what they're talking about and that it's something that you actually really wanna do. But for me, I have really nothing negative to say about the tape and hair extensions. And if I did, and if it wasn't a hairdresser, I'd probably say the price up front could be an issue, but you're getting your use out of it. So realistically, it's so worth it, you know? I'll show you a back view, that way you can really see how they look in the back too. Alright, well that covers pretty much everything that I feel like you need to know about tape and hair extensions. I hope this was really helpful, and if it was, please give me a thumbs up. If you have any more questions, definitely leave them in the comments below and I will try to answer them the best that I possibly can. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!